So we were discussing water and mineral uptake by roots. So water and mineral uptake by roots. We are done with basic to last videos, and today we'll just go with cortex and inner lining, which was the last part remaining by roots. So let's start. I hope you would have watched that video, but still if not, let me give you a basic roots. Roots have so many steps. So many steps means like you will see so many parts. If we provide water to roots, then from roots it will go to epidermis. Epi means first, so epidermis, which is kind of first layer. Then after epidermis you will see it will go to cortex. After cortex it will go to endodermis, and after endodermis it will go to pericycle, and then it will go to xylem. So here it will ends. I have explained this in a detail in last video. I would suggest you to watch that, but still if not, so we have just given water to roots, then from roots it will go to epidermis, which is first layer, then it will go to cortex, then endodermis, endo means the inner one, then pericycle, then xylem. So then we have three parts. That was cell to cell. I'm not explaining again, but a basic intro. Cell to cell. Second was symplastic pathway, cell to cell pathway, symplastic pathway, and third one is called as apoplastic pathway. So it's simply in cell to cell we have root hairs taking place. Roots here it's only like through holes in their structure, and cytoplasm, that's holes called as plasmodesmata. Apoplastic where only cell membrane takes place and everything is done. So let's start with the inner lining. So basically we are supposed to discuss this diagram today. So if you see this diagram, so here's the pericycle and a complete structure. So let me just write here. So let's see, first thing you'll see here, this the inner limiting layer of cortex. Inner limiting layer of cortex is called as, that is called as this called as inner limiting layer of cortex is endodermis. Then after endodermis, that serves as a barrier. There you'll see a barrier which is called a Casparian strip, and after Casparian strip it's kind of waxy belt. You'll see it's kind of wax like a structure belt which resist and help in such things like these extend toward the walls. So there's a larger surface on the endodermal cells, and you'll see that water and minerals cannot cross the endodermis. These help in increasing area, right? But water and mineral cannot pass through the endodermal cells. So we have another thing for that. This is called xylem. So from xylem or via apoplast is the process where only it take place through these kind of cell wall. This is the cell wall, so they will take directly like this. Otherwise in symplast, I'm making picture here. Here in the middle you'll see few holes like a structure. These holes are called as plasmodesmata, and they take place by cytoplasm, like this the cytoplasm, and here whole symplast, so it will continue like this. But in apoplast it isn't like that, so I'm sure it's clear to you. So what we are looking for, so this is apoplast, and water and minerals cannot pass, so we have apoplast process, but this is also called as extracellular pathway. And you will see a lot of other things like it passes through endodermal cells, and then Okay, after this apoplast it pass to pericycle which is resulting in high concentration of salts. When high concentration of salts begin, then we have inner like a structure. So let me just add picture here, otherwise it's getting confusing. So let me add, wait for a moment. So here you just see structure which is pericycle, and this is pith. Pith is something in the middle of this line. Then you will see near to this, like in the end, here you will see that they are called as endodermis, first layer. Here are the root hairs which help in extending their area. These are also called as unicellular hairs. Then second we have epidermal first layer. This is called as considered as the first layer because root hairs are not the first layer. Then we have cortex, which is the inner region. Then here's the endodermis, which is third layer. Then we have phloem in this, and we have also the structures. Here you will see if we have the hair structure is called as protoxylem. And in the middle, like at the end near to the pit point, we have that's called as metaxylem. So metaxylem and these all structures. Then here we also have a cause which is low water potential. So low water potential that move through the osmosis process. Osmosis simply movement of water from higher concentration to its own lower concentration. And here osmosis, it will go to pericycle, which water will flow to xylem, and here it could be like either that symplast, like either through plasmodesmata or cytoplasm, or either by apoplast, which is only by cell membrane. So any process can happen. Then we'll also have diffusion process. Diffusion moves through region of higher concentration to lower concentration, and this all process again continue. It is necessary and a lot of things happen. So I'm sure it's clear to you. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Here were that topic about water and minerals uptake by roots complete here from all the boards. Next we'll come up with the movement of water and xylem. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.